First of all, I would like to say that this assignment was prepared for our group, me, Mirza Amanina, and Farah Zayani, Siti Salina, and also Nur Shafinas. We work together to explore and share our thoughts to explore a few companies in Malaysia in food and beverage industry. We choose this sector because it's an important part of everyday life. Everyone needs food and drinks, right? So demands keep going, and with the population and changing lifestyle, it's also an exciting industry with new trends and healthy products, eco-friendly packaging, and online marketing. By studying this sector, we got to see how companies handle challenges like financial issues, shifting customer needs, and global competition. Overall, this assignment helped us to apply what we have learned in class and to real business while improving our teamwork and critical thinking skill.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Suda, and I will be introducing you with Spritzer Berhad Company. So Spritzer Berhad established in 1989 and headquartered in Taiping, Perak in Malaysia. So Spritzer Berhad is a Malaysian leading bottled water producer and listed on Bursa Malaysia number 7103. Spritzer Berhad also known for its natural mineral water source from a 330 acres protected rainforest, and Spritzer operates advanced facility nationwide and employs over 1,000 of staff. Spritzer Berhad also apply the company's eco-conscious innovations, include a state-of-the-art plant, ASRS technology, Spritzer Eco Park, and also 100% recyclable bottles, which is meet the standards of Malaysia. So with brands with Spritzer, Cactus, Desa, Tinch, and also Achilles, it produces over 850 million liters per annual. And also, for your information, Spritzer also exports to markets like the UK, China, and Singapore. Spritzer Berhad aims for a fully circular model by 2030. For your information, by 2021, it generated over 300 million in revenue and held over 40% of the local market share in Malaysia.
Hi, my name is Mirza Amanina binti Azman. I will introduce about company background of Power Roots. Power Roots started in 1999 in Johor Bahru and quickly became known of its popular herbal drinks like Ali Cafe and Ahmad. They use traditional ingredients like tongkat Ali and kacip Fatima, giving their product a unique Malaysian touch. Over the years, they are expanded not just across Malaysia, but also places like the Middle East, China, and Epic. Besides drinks, they are also involved in packaging and making ingredients for others' products. Listed on Bursa Malaysia since 2007, Power Root focuses a lot of research and innovation to keep their product fresh and high quality. Overall, they are grow with a local brand into an international name with a strong reputation.
Hello, hi. Today I would like to take a moment to reflect on a legacy that has deeply shaped the way we nourish our families here in Malaysia, the journey of Nestle. Since 1912, Nestle has been committed to nourishing Malaysians with high-quality products, always upholding the value of halal excellence and integrity. What began as the Anglo-Swiss Condensed Milk Company in the heart of Penang over a century ago has since evolved into a name trusted by millions across the nation. As a company grew, so did its vision, leading to a relocation to Kuala Lumpur in 1939 to support its expanding operation. The turning point came following Malaysian independence in 1957, a time when our country has brimming with hope and the need for new opportunities. Nestle rose to the occasion, not only by creating jobs, but also by diversifying its offering to meet the needs of a growing nation. In the mid-1960s, Nestle launched its culinary product division, a move that introduced the iconic Maggi brand to Malaysian households. Alongside it came the establishment of Nestle's first manufacturing facilities right here in Malaysia, marking a new chapter of innovation, self-sufficiency, and community enrichment. Today, Nestle continues to stand as a pillar of trust, quality, and commitment to the people of Malaysia.
Now let me share a bit more about one of the companies we focus on, FIN420 Berhad. FIN420 is a well-known Malaysian dairy company that started in 2010. Over the years, it has grown into one of the most prominent players in the local dairy industry. The company produces a wide range of dairy and plant-based products under brands like FIN420, Yara, and Master Barista. What makes it unique is that it controls its entire supply chain from farm to processing, both in Malaysia and Australia. FIN420 was listed on Bursa Malaysia in 2022 and is Shariah compliant. It also known for ethical and halal certified practice, contributing to local economic growth. Besides business, FIN420 is committed to social impact through programs like Lembu Sekolah, support for contract farmers, and promoting sustainable agriculture.
Hello everyone, my name is Farah Zayani binti Abdullah. Today, I will be presenting a financial analysis of four companies, which is Nestle, Powerroot, Spitzer, and FIN420 that focusing on their liquidity and leverage ratio from 2021 to 2023. The current ratio shows a company's ability to pay short-term liabilities with current assets, while the Q ratio excludes inventory for a more conservative views. FIN420 showed the most improvement in both ratios, peaking in 2022 and maintaining strong liquidity in 2023. Spitzer remained consistently above 2.0 in both ratios, reflecting solid short-term financial health. Powerroot experienced a gradual decline but still above 2.0, indicating manageable liquidity, and Nestle had the lowest ratio below 1.0, suggesting potential liquidity challenges and reliance on inventory. Next, leverage ratio. The time interest earned ratio measures how well a company can cover interest expenses, while the debt to equity ratio shows reliance on debt financing. Spitzer lead with the highest time interest earned and lowest debt, showing strong earning and low financial risk. Nestle had a high debt to equity ratio and declining time interest earned, indicating heavy debt use and reduced interest coverage. Powerroot showed improvement in time interest earned in 2022 but declined in 2023 with a slight increase in debt. FIN420 maintained a stable debt level but saw a gradual drop in time interest earned, signaling reduced earning coverage. In conclusion, Spitzer stand out for strong earning and low debt. FIN420 improved liquidity and maintain balance. Powerroot show mid-strength but stay stable. And lastly, Nestle faces challenges with both liquidity and leverage.
Let's take a look at the average collection period for each company over 3 years. Starting with Nestle, consistently the most efficient credit collection process, maintaining a short average collection between 20 to 24 days. Spitzer showed improvement by shortening its period from 78 days in 2021 to 70 days in 2023, which indicate better receivable management. However, FIN420 recorded a gradual increase in collection time from 65 days to 75 days, possibly reflecting a slower customer payment. Powerroot had a longest collection period exceeding 90 days in 2021 and 2022, with slight improvement in 2023 to 81 days. Overall, Nestle is the most efficient, while Powerroot's, despite its high figures, showed the greatest improvement in 2023. Spitzer remained moderate, and FIN420's rising trend may need attention. Let's move to total asset turnover. Nestle consistently recorded a highest total asset turnover, ranking from 1.88 to 1.98, indicating efficient use of its asset to generate revenue. Power Root showed gradual improvement over the years, reaching 1.04 in 2023. FarmFresh and Spritzer both had lower turnover ratio between 0.75 to 0.79.
Alright, so next, let's look into profitability ratio. I'll go through first operating profit margin. What we can see from the table and from the graph, Nestle maintained a relatively stable and healthy operating profit margin ranging from 13.3% to 13.7%, suggesting consistent control over operating costs. Next, Power Root margin dipped in 2022 to 9% but rebounded strongly to 15% in 2023, indicating improved cost efficiency or better pricing in the business. Let's look into Spritzer. However, we saw a sharp decline from 20% in 2021 to just 6% in 2023, suggesting rising costs or shrinking profit margins. Lastly, FarmFresh also experienced a drop from 15.82% in 2021 to 10.18% in 2023, possibly due to expansion-related expenses or tighter competition. Another ratio in profitability group, we have return on asset, which we call it as ROA. Nestle experienced the strongest growth in return on assets, climbing sharply from 1.91% in 2021 to 18.5% in 2023. This suggests a significant improvement in its ability to generate profit from its own assets. Let's talk about Power Root. Power Root also improved steadily from 8% to 14%, indicating better operational efficiency. Spritzer ROA rise from 4% to 9%, showing a gradual performance improvement. In contrast, FarmFresh peaked in 2022 at 7.78%, but declined to 4.70% in 2023, which may reflect an expanding asset base without proportional growth in earnings.
Next, let's look at the dividend payout ratio from 2021 to 2023 for all four companies. Nestle consistently paid out nearly all its profit as dividends, with ratio above 95% each year. This shows a strong commitment to returning value to shareholders. Power Root had the highest payout in 2021 at 147%, which even extended its net profit. However, it adjusted to a more sustainable level of 95% by 2023. Spritzer maintained a steady payout ratio of around 35% over all 3 years, reflecting a balanced strategy between reinvestment and shareholders' returns. As for FarmFresh, they didn't declare any dividend in 2021 but began payout in 2022 at 25.30%, increasing to 37.49% in 2023. Overall, we can see different dividend strategies. Some companies prioritize consistent returns, while others focus more on reinvestment, especially newer or growing firms like FarmFresh.
After analyzing financial performance from 2001 to 2003, we found they have their own weakness and also strength for each company. So I will start with Nestle. Nestle is the most profitable and efficient with strong ROA, profit margin and also asset turnover. But it has low liquidity and depends a lot on debt, which increase their financial risk. Next, let's move to FarmFresh performance. As we can see, FarmFresh improved its liquidity a lot, especially in 2002 and 2023, meaning it's better at covering short-term debts. However, its asset usage and profitability are still low, and it only started paying dividends in 2022. And then we have Spritzer. Let's talk about it. So what we can see, Spritzer had stable liquidity and better collection periods compared to other companies. But however, its profit margin dropped a lot and it still needs to improve its profitability. Powerroot show good performance in quick ratio and ROA, and its profit margin increased in 2023. But it still struggles with long collection periods as they are dealing with their debtors. And what we can see is inconsistent earnings in the business. In summary, Nestle is the strongest, while Farm Fresh shows potential, and Spritzer and Powerroot have room to improve. That's what we can tell you about the financial performance that we evaluate from them. And for information, this helps investors to see which company is more stable and sustainable. Thank you.
In summary, we have gained meaningful insights into the financial health and performance of key companies in Malaysia's food and beverage industry, including Nestle, Farm Fresh, Spritzer, and Powerroot. By applying financial ratio analysis, we were able to compare their profitability, liquidity, efficiency, and solvency across different business models. This study also helped us understand how external factors such as inflation, rising logistic costs, and shifting consumer demand impact company performance. Finally, this assignment has strengthened our understanding of ratio analysis as a powerful tool for evaluating company performance, supporting short-term operation, and guiding long-term strategies in a dynamic business environment.